OMG. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today for another fun-filled, thrilling Hawaii adventure. Today, I was considering going to Diamond Head after coming back from the pool, but it's quite hot out there, and I actually think I got a little bit sunburned on my right back there. Don't know if you can see it. It's not terribly bad sunburned, but I worry if I'm out in the sun too much longer, it might become a bad sunburn, and I don't want that. So I'm thinking of a few different other things today, and those include, I'm thinking we will head down to the front desk and figure out a few things in terms of our room arrangements, connect to the 2 room reservations since I booked an additional 5 days. I'm thinking I might go to get some food. Oahu Mexican Grill sounds promising, so I think I might visit that one. There were several recommendations on this list, but I'm not sure which ones have dine-in and are close enough by to walk. So we'll figure out more of that in the future, but Oahu Mexican Grill might be nice today. And then maybe we'll check out more of the outdoors. Again, we'll see how sunny it is. Don't want to get burned. But maybe we'll go to Diamond Head later tonight. Show you it when it's darker, but then I realized darker is a little bit tricky with the vlog. Maybe it'll be cloudier? Maybe we'll do it another day. We'll see. Either way, we'll be enjoying more of Hawaii today. Let's do it. These halls just have such a bright, fresh, refreshing feeling to me. From that view of the beach to that parking lot, so much more. Why wouldn't I love staying here and want to spend a little bit more time at this particular hotel? It's just pricey, so is what it is. Let's make our way downstairs now and connect those reservations. Yes. I booked another reservation for another 5 days. I wanted to link the two. Maybe I don't have to move out of the room or something. So I've connected my room reservations, and I also have here, actually a friend was kind enough to pick up for me some snacks from Kona Coffee Purveyors. There's some croissant in here, so we're gonna try the croissant from Kona Coffee Purveyors, which is actually right across the street from us. Apparently started in San Francisco, but we'll see how they are here. Take a look at this massive croissant here. I've heard they're very good. I've heard they're fantastic, but let's see. When I tear it apart, it looks like it might be banana, actually. I'm not 100% sure. We'll let you know here momentarily. And here is that second croissant. We'll see how this one is momentarily. I'm back up in the room because I needed to take these up to leave them in here. But I tried that banana one, I'll try this other one, and then I'll let you know what I think of the both of them. Wow, those croissants are fantastic. I love the flavors of those, how they're cooked, their consistency, all around huge winners. The breadiness is perfectly crunchy, but not too crunchy in a way. It does taste more crunchy than a standard croissant, in my opinion, where there's more bite to it, there's more chew for you to chew through, which makes it a thicker, fluffier croissant, which I feel is amazingly delicious. Not a bad thing. I think you can make soft croissants that are amazing, but this is a thicker, a little crispier croissant, which is fantastically done. And I don't mean crispy like really have to chew. I just mean it takes a few more bites than a standard croissant. I also love the fruit flavor inside the both of those. I think the second one was pineapple. It has a light looking honey color to it. Not as clear as the banana, but I think it's pineapple. Just for a visual, here's what that one looked like. Got those lighter colors. Again, I think pineapple, but I'm not sure. Of the two, I think I actually preferred the banana croissant. Normally, pineapple's one of my favorite fruits, and it's Hawaii, so you gotta love the pineapple here too. But I think they've done the banana unusually well. It's so strong and flavorful, and the pineapple is kind of unclear if it is pineapple. It just tastes like a sweet honey type thing. So I think the banana wins the flavor award on this one. Both of these croissants, amazingly delicious. Maybe a 9 out of 10. I'm telling you, for a sweet breakfast sugary item, whoa, definitely try those. But now I gotta get real food, so I'm gonna save these for another time, get some real food. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back outside in the beautiful Hawaii. I don't know if I ever shared with you, I have this list of recommendations from one of the very kind team members here. Everyone's so friendly, but they recommended some delicious restaurants. So I had this guy circle the recommendations that were nearby, walkable, as well as sit down, dine in. So there's a few on here, and one of them is the Oahu Mexican Grill. I think we may have discussed it earlier, but I did some research on this list. I probably should have just asked them initially, and that was what I found. So let's walk over there, see if we can eat that, and maybe try more of these in the future. Walking along that road that I happen to love here, I always head towards the ocean and then walk my walk along the ocean to get to where I'm going. Assuming my destination is along the ocean, that's why I'll walk down here. Since it is, we made our way out to the ocean side of the street. Walking along the ocean view, we'll cross back to that side, but our destination is somewhere over there. And we will stop by it once we pass it, the Oahu Mexican Grill. It's starting to rain a little bit. Don't know if you can see. Might be a good thing. A little bit of clouds. Maybe that would make it feasible to do Diamond Head. Who knows? I'm starting to think that could be an option. Who knows? You know, I've seen a few stores that seem somewhat familiar, like Wolfgang Puck, but I never expected to see Morimoto Asia here. I'm not sure. Is that this restaurant right here? Wow, Morimoto Asia here in Hawaii. A lot of restaurants that you might see at Disney here on the island. You might be surprised. To me, Cheeseburger in Paradise sounds like a place I'd love to check out in the future, personally. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll open back up while I'm here. I'm not sure. Where's their entrance even? But it just has a really delicious look to it, you know? It's crazy to see all these stores I hadn't noticed on the non-beach side, walking on this side of the road. You know, I'm so used to walking along the beach, but I crossed back to find our restaurant, Oahu Mexican Grill, which is right here. But there were so many shops along the way, I didn't even notice before, because I was too busy looking at the beach. But it happens. This is Oahu Mexican Grill. An interesting look to it. Oahu's freshest Tex-Mex. Build your own. We got a lot of options here. Choose your style. Choose your rice and beans. And so much more. Cilantro lime. I always love cilantro lime rice. I think that's what we'll end up doing. We'll see. See how things go. Walking up the stairs into the restaurant now. Really interesting dynamic. Look at the lighting fixtures ahead of us. The OMG on that wall back there. Really strange how it transformed from that outdoor beach view to more of a almost Chipotle vibe. Look at that. And I can sit anywhere and eat it, which is great. It's almost like a quick service that I can take on the road. Take a look next to this OMG sign is the menu overhead. I can't get too much closer, but maybe I'll zoom in the video. You can see all the menu options. Lots of good stuff. OMG. That's all I can say here. OMG. Yes, it actually sounds really good. It smells really good. Let's give them a shot. Oh, there's a fries, carne asada fries. So many options here. Let's see what sounds good. I'm thinking maybe the burrito. Maybe I'll do it with the Kahlua carnitas. I'm not sure. TBD. Yeah, let me do the cilantro lime rice. I feel like I'll do the carnitas. So I've got my delicious looking bowl right here. Here's the forks and knives, other utensils. Gonna grab some napkins right here. And then I'm gonna find a table. Maybe I can sit back in the corner. It is a little loud. We'll see how that plays out. Here's my view outside this open air space. No window. What are you talking about, window? Here's my view outside the open air space, looking at the beach as I enjoy my delicious food. I figured I'd put my back this way so you could see me well, but maybe I should actually sit so I can look at the beach. Let me check the view for you in terms of lighting. Looks like this is good, but this might actually be better. So I think I'm gonna continue to sit this way as originally planned for lighting purposes. But I'll enjoy the beach view later. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere for me. Just gotta get it for you. Yeah. OMG, here we go. I got the tortilla on the side. I got the Kahlua Hawaiian carnitas with a couple spices, with the chipotle and with the tomatillo. I got the lettuce, the onions, and the sour cream. I got the cilantro lime rice, and that is my OMG bowl with a tortilla on the side. Boom. Let us do this. Let you and me do this. I got my own water, which I will pull out of the bottle, out of the bag. Just, you know, something you need everywhere you go. And we'll be on our way. Okay, it looks like your view should be pretty good from right where you're at. Take off my mask and enjoy my supper. Yes. Here we go. I'm gonna mix together the veggies and the meats. You saw the bowl, right? I think you did. And now I'm gonna mix it up. We'll see what it looks like all mixed together. So it's not just meat at the bottom. And then we'll dig in. Let's go. So there's motorcyclists outside. I've seen quite a few of them, some of them in very large groups. You can hear they're pretty loud back there, so hopefully it's not too loud for you. This is what the OMG bowl looks like after my mixing it. It looks OMG good. I'm ready to dig in. Haven't even touched it yet. Just sharing with you. Let us bite. OMG, that's loud back there. OMG, that's loud. All right. OMG bowl. Oahu Mexican Grill. Bowl. Let's do it. OMG. 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 MG. Oh. MG. MG. Oh, MG. 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 I like this OMG bowl. I think the Kahlua Hawaiian carnitas take us a long way. I think that was a good call because I am getting almost a barbecue-y Hawaiian barbecue grilled pork flavor, which I quite enjoy. So far, that's the strongest flavor by far, which I enjoy. You get a good Mexican bowl with a lot of meat flavor. You say to yourself, OMG, that's good. I'm gonna keep enjoying this OMG and I'll let you know what we think by the end of it. Cheers. Overall, I enjoyed this OMG bowl. I thought it was fantastic with the Kahlua Hawaiian pork flavors. I thought that was a really unique Hawaiian delicious barbecue Polynesian style twist to put on this dish. That being said, I felt like the rest of the dish was somewhat standard, a lot like their own take on a chipotle, for example, but again with that Hawaiian twist, specifically with the Hawaiian Kalua pork, carnitas, it seems like. Overall, it's a good spot. I could see myself coming back, but it's not an amazingly incredible spot. Not somewhere I would prioritize coming back to. I'd give it maybe a I give it an What is an That's like a, yeah, you know, 6.5. Not bad by any means, but it's not like blowing me away, if you know what I mean. I'm also only about halfway through this bowl. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not particularly hungry. Maybe, or maybe it's a lot of calories. But my guess is I'm not particularly hungry. Maybe I've conditioned myself to eat smaller lately, or maybe because I did all the exercise or had the weird protein bar and chips brunch-ish meal. Who knows what's going on with that? But overall, I say it's good food. I just can't eat a whole lot of it right now. I'm gonna sit for a while, digest, look out and enjoy these views, and then decide if I'm gonna eat a bunch more now or what we'll do next. Yes. OMG though, OMG. Now that I'm pacing myself, I've repositioned my view to be some of that beachfront. Love that beachfront view. Here's what it looks like. If you're wondering, love to look all around here, but I can see the beach, the ocean, right back there. You gotta love this. I mean, just right outside your window, beachfront ocean views in Hawaii, on the island, on the edge of Oahu. Wow, so nice to see and look out at here. I've been sitting here for a hot minute, just eating my food, taking shifts, eating and then taking a break and just enjoying this view. Love being able to see it all from here. Another thing I like about this restaurant, it is a little bit loud, but I love the view, but I also love how it seems pretty quiet in here, so I don't feel like I'm necessarily rushed to get out of here because it's not really that full. So that's a nice feeling. Some nice decor, and just, again, a beautiful location to be able to look out at the water. I'm trying to figure out what would be nice in terms of enjoying some of Hawaii's beautiful nature today. Given that I'm a little bit cardiovascularly, muscularly tired, not to mention a good bit sunburned, I think. Don't want to step out in the sun too much. We'll see. We'll see what sounds good. There's so much to see and do, but how much do I feel like doing today? I'm telling you, Diamond Head is still a priority for me. Something I really want to do, but I think it'll probably be next weekend. I also want to order some sunscreen, maybe some aloe, to get rid of those sunburns. I'm just now noticing too these plastic curtains that separate tables here at OMG. Overall, really cool. Glad I had the chance to check it out. Now I'm making my way out. I think this is the only way out. I don't think there's another staircase, but who knows. Now there are some nice benches right across the street here that look like they might be nice places to sit back and enjoy the view as well. I love sitting up there, but I figured it wouldn't take up their table for too much longer here. So I'm gonna head across the street and see if I can find a nice bench, but I want to find a shady one, so see if I can find a nice and shady bench to enjoy some beach vibes. Walking along the beachfront, I think I've got a bench right up here. Not quite this one, but that one right there if you can see it. It's also pretty crowded on the street though, so don't actually know if I want to sit here or how long I want to sit here for, but should I sit here? It also looks kind of broken. Look at that, it looks like it's missing a sidebar on that side. Maybe I'll sit for a second and just enjoy the views, but I don't know. I don't love it because there's a lot of people walking right behind you, so maybe I'll sit on the beach. That doesn't hurt, right? Okay, there's some benches up here that lead down to the breakers, but those don't look shady. But maybe I could sit over here by these little dining areas. Oh man, the shade is, it feels like it's crucial out here with this heat going on. Definitely gonna get some sunscreen for another day. Let me put that on order now. I think this will be my bench for now. Those benches are back there, but this one, nobody walking behind you. You know, I like my social distancing. All right. So this has been my view here. Fantastic view of the ocean. Look at the waves crashing up in the background. And a good view of the beach as well. Lots of people sitting back, relaxing on the beach. Gotta love it. Being able to sit back here in the shade while looking out at the water is so fantastic. I'm glad I don't have to melt too much while I enjoy the beachfront. And I did order some sunscreen, so hopefully that'll be here soon. This was my first time ordering something from Amazon to Hawaii, and it seems like it should be here in about a week. Something like 6 days, I think, or maybe 5 days. So, wow. I mean, surprising that it was able to get here in 5 days. I'm not sure if Amazon has that kind of infrastructure here in Hawaii. I don't think they do, but maybe they have some other system set up for me to get those things in like a week. Pretty cool. Gonna continue to enjoy this beautiful beach view, and maybe we'll enjoy an afternoon evening stroll later when it gets shadier, perhaps. If you look out at the water, it looks like the wind is maybe picking up the speed of the waves. They're really starting to roll in from this perspective. You can see them plowing over those breakers off in the distance. Interesting to see. Maybe it's an afternoon thing where the waves pick up. I'm glad we got in earlier this morning when it was nice and calm, but it's still beautiful to sit back here and enjoy it. Now I'm doing a bit of walking. I feel like it would be really nice to get on a boat like those off in the distance in the future. You can see the crowd levels at the pools have most definitely picked up here in the afternoon, both way out there in the water as well as here on the beachfront. So again, first thing in the morning seemed like the time to be here. And I don't think I showed you this earlier. This is the back side of that lakefront running on the other side. This side looks more soapy than anything else. I don't think I've commented on the traffic here in Hawaii yet. It's really interesting with the street crossings. There are some locations that don't quite have clear crosswalks, and so sometimes you see people cross without the signal in their favor. So something to watch out for here is that safety in crossing, but you can usually walk to somewhere where you can find it's okay to cross with the street lights. Something else I don't comment on a lot, but I was surprised to see so much here on the beach, especially last time with the feeling we had, is quite honestly the homelessness. Again, always trying to keep things uplifting and positive, but figured I'd share that realness with you. You can see a lot of homelessness here on the beach area, which is sad to see. I feel like this would be a nicer place to be homeless if you were homeless, because the weather's nice, you can enjoy the beach, but still, it would be nice if that weren't such an issue. I imagine the current health climate probably factors into that as well. I heard Hawaii was one of the hardest hit states with the tourism industry when the current health climate kicked off. They used to be one of the least with unemployment, but now they're one of the most, if I understand correctly. So something to keep in mind if you're out here during this time. I've noticed a few other sculptures like Duke Paoa here, where you've seen maybe Hawaiian surfer statues or other signage, which is cool to see too. Just walking by those, enjoying that sculpture to make you really feel like you're a part of that Hawaii culture. It is a beautiful place to be, really, absolutely love it. But again, one thing to note is just make sure you're comfortable with some of that homelessness going on right now. I do feel it's fine. It's not really an issue for me, but hopefully we'll see it get better in the coming years when the health situation goes away and some jobs hopefully come back. Continuing down this walkway, the beach being back in that direction, I'm walking in the direction of the hotel. You can see quite a few stores, from Urban Outfitters to UGG. This must be that outdoor shopping center we walked by earlier. Maybe I can take another peek through, see if any of those stores are open. But one thing I didn't point out previously is the Honolulu Police Office on Waikiki Beach. Nice to see that presence here on the beachfront, in addition to all those shopping centers for you to enjoy. Another keeping you safe out here. Walking along the streets of Waikiki, I see plenty of hotels as we go. Here's the Moana Surfrider Westin Hotel. Don't think I know much about that one, but maybe it's an option for us to stay at in addition to our current hotel. I'm not sure. It sounds familiar. Plenty of other shops across the street, like your Crocs, like your Chapel hats, Volcom, and so many others. Here on my left is the Outrigger Waikiki. Another nice looking hotel from the outside with reasonable stores out front. You know, I was thinking about just staying in names I knew, like Hilton, after leaving the Royal Grove, but maybe some of these other ones would be okay. Maybe I just got unlucky with my picks. I'm walking in this direction to see more of the inland, more of the shops, activities to do in the area. But you know what? Let's look at this international marketplace again. I walked through here earlier and loved the vibe this morning. Now more things should be open, so it should be popping out here. Let's see how it looks. And then maybe another time we'll come back and see more of this walkway. You can see Cheesecake Factory and plenty of other nice shops out there too. We are open. Ikomo Mai Shop International Marketplace. Here we go. Social distance, wear your face masks, don't enter if you're feeling sick. But wow, I didn't even walk it from this direction. And you can see this beautiful sign up front, the International Marketplace sign. Mixed amongst the trees, the soft Hawaiian music, which wasn't playing earlier, and this water, the lake fall, that I really didn't notice earlier either. Maybe they had to turn on that water? That doesn't make a lot of sense, but wow, really cool. Do you know what else I didn't do earlier here at the International Marketplace? I didn't go up the stairs. Oh ho ho! I think we'll walk around there. Just take a look at these shops. I'm not shopping for anything, just taking a leisurely stroll in the shopping centers of Hawaii. singing along to those Hawaiian tunes and remembering I Remember You by Don Ho. If you want to learn more about Don Ho, you can always pause this video and read this information right here. I'll see if I can shade it with my entire body. Seems like he was a musician, famous entertainer, became Hawaii's most famous entertainer. Very, very cool. We remember him. Don Ho, nice job entertaining. Maybe that's goals right there. Let's make our way upstairs. I took a quick seat here just to kick back, relax, and set up my infrastructure, put away my phone battery and all that. And I realized quickly, mosquitoes! I think I might have gotten a mosquito bite on the back of my hand. Oh my gosh, gotta watch out for that. It would make sense that this nature area has mosquitoes, so keep your eyes open in Hawaii. I just didn't think about it. Let's head on upstairs now and check out those shops up there. So in addition to my sunscreen, I guess I'm gonna start needing to use mosquito repellent. Happens, I have some. I just didn't think about it. Look at all these shirts as we walk by the Crazy Shirt store and all these other shops in this beautiful outdoor-indoor shopping center in Hawaii, in Oahu. Love this one. See all the way around. There's a lot of places to just sit back, relax, walk through and see the sights. I feel like I gotta walk this way. You can see in front of us, there's actually a nice covered area too. There's a Tesla store. That's awesome. A nice little balcony place, but I'm gonna go through here. Oh look, that's a Balenciaga. I've only heard that in songs, so it must be a famous, expensive store. Walking down this direction, there's actually markers in the ground dedicated to different Hawaiians, perhaps. Wow. And you can see the trees are all around us. Beautiful sight to see, indoor, outdoor walkway here. And you can see there's some information about Don's treehouse up here. Wow, that's really cool. Tells us more about Don's drinks. Here's Don's treehouse, a unique experience. So it's a beautiful cabin in here with all kinds of stories about the Polynesian culture, luau's, and so much more. The style of imp, we've got the crafts of imp, and the unique experience of Don's treehouse. Nice little treehouse up here. I'm glad we had the chance to walk through it, get that vibe, the aesthetic. I did get bitten by that mosquito out here, but that's all right. It's worth it. Next time, bug spray. And there's more names as we go this way of people who maybe helped make this place what it is today. Take a look down in this same area we were sitting before with those trees. Really interesting viney trees that seem to grow all over the place. The tree house is through there, right through that way. And we've got shops all around us, like this Island Art and Soul back here. So that's an idea of this shopping center feel. But I really like this upper level view of these trees. They're really cool to look down on. And hopefully I avoid the mosquitoes by standing above it instead of being in it. I like it. It's so funny to see the combination of stores like Skechers, very standard American stores like Fossil up here, next to a store like Kula & Co. Confectionery, a store I've never heard of that says Honolulu, Hawaii right on the top. Yet this one looks like it's closed, unfortunately, but made of 100% Hawaiian pineapples, pineapple cake bars. Sounds so good. Unfortunately, that one's closed right now. Really cool to walk around the shopping center, and at some point, you know, I gotta check out level 3, the rooftop part of the shopping center. Oh yeah, love this. Another beautiful outdoor-indoor viewing area with the rocks, the lakes, the trees, no water, as we walk around and see more stores. And we're still on that same second floor. There's so much outdoor viewing space here. I didn't even realize. I'm glad I'm taking the time to walk around this whole mall. It's also nice and shady, so I'm not worrying about the sun. Beautiful combination of enjoying the Hawaii vibes and yet still not burning to a crispy crisp. I'm taking a quick look in this GameStop in the outdoor shopping mall. You know, GameStop, I was interested because some of them are actually closing, going out of business. But it's really interesting. Some of the things I'm seeing, like some of this merchandise, is totally not what you'd expect. Love that Baby Yoda hat. But a lot of these things, you're like, wow, it's really focused on these games that seem like maybe they're not as normally popular on the mainland. I'm not sure. It's such an interesting concept. You see like X-Men characters over here, who a lot of whom I'm not really familiar with. Maybe I'm just not that familiar with some of these games or some of these characters, but like here's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh ones, or Totaku. I've never heard of Totaku. Here's the X-Men characters I was talking about. You got Megatron, the Transformer up there, and Bendy. I don't know any of those people. Five Nights at Freddy's I've heard of, too scary for me. Really interesting to see, for example, some of these Funko Pops. Lord of the Rings, Gandalf of Gwyn here. Oh, that's awesome. That actually would be really cool, but so unique. The sort of thing I feel like I really haven't seen at a lot of stores like this. Awesome. Nice to see these here. Overwatch characters and other Funko Pops all over the place. Like, look at these guys. Wow. There's such a cool selection. Feels really unique to Hawaii. Look at that. You got Davos from Game of Thrones. All kinds of good stuff. And I realized I didn't show you the outside. There's the outside of GameStop as we keep making our way around the outdoor shopping center. Another natural lake looking pond, I guess, perhaps, down here beneath this escalator. Interesting place to hide one of those. I didn't realize how big this mall was. It just keeps going and going and going. Wow. There's so many subsections of it to see. But I think it's about time for me to head on up to the 3rd floor. I'm worried about how sunny it might be, but definitely have to check it out. One last look down in this subsection. Look at that natural rainfall coming from that part of the mall. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually raining from those green leafy things down into that black area. It's an indoor rainfall effect. That's really cool. And you can see beautiful off in the distance, way back there, some homes on a hill. Love it. Now, let's check out that 3rd and final floor. Indeed. Just got off the escalator onto the 3rd floor, and the beating sun up there. Really feel that pressing down on us. Some areas are closed, like right here. This area is under construction. Do not enter. That area looks like a parking lot more than anything else. So I'm not sure there's a whole lot we'll be able to see up here on this floor. But oh, would you look at this? Eating House 1849. This was actually one of the recommendations for restaurants for me to try in the area. Maybe I'll just walk over there, take a quick look at their food options. But look at the nature and the grass up here. Really cool to be able to just get the aesthetic, the vibe, as we walk around this outdoor mall. I think I'm gonna scan this menu just to take a look, see what they got here. I didn't realize the Saks Fifth Avenue, it seems like it's actually attached to this outdoor shopping mall. I guess this will be my exit when it's time for me to go back to the hotel. For now, we're still walking around. Don't worry about it. But you can exit to Kuhio down this way. You can self-parking up that way, and there's Saks Fifth Avenue in the background. Nice. And here's that Eating House 1849. Let's go check out the other side of the upstairs space of this shopping center. Walking past that restaurant in the opposite direction, you've got a lot more mall left to explore of the 3rd floor. Level 3, the Grand Lanai. Oh, I like that. There's a map over there, tells us what this Grand Lanai has got going on. I'm gonna take a quick look. There's Shorefire, which looks cool. Oh, I can't enter this area, it's under construction. But we can see from a distance that Grand Lanai, what's included up here. It's not as big as the other floors, it seems, but cool to see everything that should be up here, maybe in the future. Past that Lanai sign, walking in the direction of Shorefire. It seems like Shorefire is actually the end of the line. I don't think there's anything else we can see up on the 3rd floor. But these are those same trees. Up from the 3rd floor perspective, not quite as cool as it looks from floor 2, in my opinion. I think floor 2's got the best view of this set of, I want to call them weeping willows from Harry Potter, but I don't think that's what they are. Beautiful set of trees regardless. I think 2nd floor has the best view of them, but this is a great perspective on the 3rd floor as well. You can see hotels in the background, beautiful skyline with the sunshine, and the trees all around us. Walking down this direction back towards the Saks Fifth Avenue. Beautiful to see this outdoor mall. Maybe I'll sit back, relax, and enjoy a little bit more of it in the shade, the nature, the soft Hawaiian sounds that are offered here in this beautiful part of Oahu. But it was really nice to check out and share with you as well. And here is a map of the shopping mall. Ironically, I'm coming across it as I'm making my way out. But you can see it, at least. See what it looks like. See what's available on that top floor. Kind of how that space is made up for the parking that's not there on the Grand Lanai. Beautiful spot. I'm sure we'll be back. If not walking through, actually enjoying some stores as well. One more small detail I'm thinking about as I'm making my way out. I'm appreciating the calm, relaxing Hawaiian tunes, but I'm also thinking about what we play in the malls in the mainland in terms of music. And I feel like it's usually pop, action-y, fast-paced beats to get you excited and hyped up. Whereas this is such a relaxing atmosphere with this music. I'm wondering if this is just one of the many ways that Hawaii maintains this calm, relaxed, enjoyable vibe. I'm also seeing the street food hall here. Seems to have much more than just Loco Mocos. There's all kinds of delicious food items and beverages. So maybe we'll check this one out at some point as well. Stepping out of the International Marketplace takes us right across the street from our destination there on the right. super easy walk in order for us to get back to where we're going. You can see it's a great place to drop into in case you are nearby, staying nearby, for example, in case you want to peek in a shopping mall or maybe enjoy some delicious food. And I did not drop in the Saks Fifth Avenue across the streets, but it'll be right there in case I ever want to go. At least if I want to go in the next few days. We'll see. And then we'll see what happens after that. Either way, I'm loving it so far. Mahalo so much for helping to make my day an amazing one here in Hawaii, in Oahu. Now, don't forget to make your day an amazing day. For more of that bright, positive cheer, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay informed of those positive vibes only. Thanks so much for being a part of it, and until next time, play on. It does taste more crunchy than a standard croissant, in an opinion. Moving along the... assuming I'm walking along the... So there's a modeler walking along the streets. You know what else I didn't do earlier? The sort of thing I really feel of the up... And here is a map of the Grand. Stepping out of the International Marketplace takes us right across the street from where we are going. You can see it's a short walk. You just want to peek in a shopping mall, maybe enjoy some delicious food.